Now this next one is very special to me as it resulted from a 6-word story from an American poet who would have loved to be here today. Hi. Should be watching this on YouTube later. So very privileged to have her as my friend as well as a poet. And she came up with a 6-word story. She fell asleep on Australian time. And as soon as I heard it, there's more to that story. I've got to write a poem about it. There's so much within those 6 words. She fell asleep on Australian time. Well, who's she? Why was she falling asleep on Australian time? Where is she? What's the whole story? And it was just mowing it in my brain for so long. So long being a few days, that's about all I can handle. And then eventually had to put pen to paper. And this is the end result. She fell asleep on Australian time, a baby in her arms, ring on her finger. Neither were there last week. She fell asleep on Australian time, her only child 10,000 miles away. Her knees more worn than ever before, their lives forever altered. She fell asleep on Australian time, dreaming of a land she'd never been, praying for his safe return, stroking his head, telling him he is loved. She fell asleep on Australian time, a letter well worn from being read, the first rays now lighting her bed, entrusting him to someone else's care, the cover of her Bible now worn bare. How does one's imagination work? I love when people sort of ask those questions because you're like, well, I don't know how these things come to me other than from my life experience of sharing other people's stories, living my own life, watching a gazillion movies, listening to a million songs and reading books. And it was one thing one of my librarians here asked me, because she likes poetry too, she's like, well, who is some of your favourite poets? Like, who influences your poetry? And I'm like, I'm almost more influenced by scriptwriters and songwriters than I'm by poets. Which is kind of a weird thing, I think, for a poet to say, but that's what I connect with. That's the thing that gets the emotion going. It's like watching a movie and seeing that story. As much as I can read poetry or go to an event with poets, I go to a monthly poetry event, and it's awesome to hear other poets, but there's something that connects really well with me, with movies and song. And music is a powerful medium.
You wake up in the middle of the night, Neville?
Sometimes, not too often in the middle of the night, sometimes first thing in the morning. And sometimes even watching other poets. Certainly the power of YouTube now makes it accessible to see things. And putting all these up on YouTube once I put them up. To see some of those other performances, and sometimes as it was with that 6-word story, sometimes there's a line or a phrase or something. Even today, I wrote one today. I was listening to another poet who made me think of a line in a song that I've forever loved, and from that I just spewed onto the page. And we'll see whether that one gets in the next collection or not. I've written 2 so far since I published this book, so we're already on the way for the next collection, but yeah, where it all comes from, it's life.